Hey, this is Kate from Daily Tarot Girl, and this is your weekly tarot forecast reading. And for this week's reading, I am using the Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sterle. So welcome. If you're new here, welcome. If you have watched my videos before, welcome back. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I would love that. And I post these videos every week, and my intention with this week's reading is to get some ideas, some insights, and kind of a head start on the kinds of energies and opportunities that will be showing up for us this week. All right, so let's dive in. Okay, card number one. Oh, and I will mention I am doing private tarot readings right now. I only do these a couple times a year. So if you want a private reading from me, now is the time. I'm going to be offering them for just a few more days. I'm going to close it down on Friday. So if you want me to give you a private tarot reading, I will put the link below this video. All right. Okay, so the card for the beginning of the week. So let's zoom in a little here. Monday, Tuesday-ish, we have the moon. Now, the moon is probably the most mysterious, almost kind of confusing tarot cards. It also happens to be my favorite. And in this particular deck, in the Modern Witch, I love how there is this kind of creepy, sort of shadowy figure kind of coming, emerging from the depths. So I love that. I love the wild masks that they're wearing. I love everything about how this card is depicted in this deck. So the moon is all about what is hidden. So think about like the subconscious mind, the subconscious self, your shadow self, the world of dreams. So when the moon comes up, it's saying, hey, pay attention to what you can't see, which is tricky, right? That's what makes the moon so mysterious. Like, pay attention to the things that aren't obvious. Know that you don't have all the answers, and you don't have a clear idea of what's going on. So there are things that are kind of shadowy, kind of hidden. They haven't been brought out into the light just yet. So the moon is saying, pay attention to your dreams. Maybe even if you feel, if this resonates for you, maybe even exploring your subconscious through dream work, through hypnosis, meditation. Okay, now I'm going to look at this card and see what things stand out to me. Okay, so the first thing I noticed was this figure, this shadowy figure coming up. Now, the water to me is like what is submerged, what's below the surface, what you can't see. And we have this shadow self kind of coming up. And then we see this path that's going into like a cave into the mountains. To me, that is like going into the darkness, like diving into your unconscious and exploring things. There's many other ways I could, like different directions I could go with this card and things I could talk about, but that is the thing that's standing out to me. So I feel like at the beginning of the week, maybe a time to kind of confront your shadow, to, dive into the mysterious side of life, exploring your dreams, your subconscious, just being okay with not having all the answers. I think that's also a big part of this card. Now, midweek, so Wednesday, Thursday-ish, we've got the Nine of Cups. And Nine of Cups, okay, to me, this is like you've achieved something. You have all your ducks in a row. You're organized, you have it together. And you're maybe a little bored. Like, it's like this feeling of like, okay, I've checked all my boxes. Now what? Like that feeling like, okay, what's next? Or that feeling when you achieve something and it feels good, but it doesn't feel as good as you'd thought. Like it's not the thing. It wasn't the missing piece to make you feel totally complete. Which is kind of interesting that this card has come after the moon, Because with the moon, what I get here is that exploring your unconscious or your subconscious, exploring the mysterious part of yourself, maybe your shadow, being able to integrate your shadow, that is actually the thing that helps you feel complete and whole. And with the Nine of Cups, it may be this feel like you may experience this as feeling like, well, everything is going pretty well right now. So why do I feel so empty? Or why am I still seeking something? Why do I feel this hunger for something that I can't put my finger on? That's what I'm getting with the Nine of Cups. So now I'm really excited to see what the last card is. So for the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have the Queen of Cups. All right. And I kind of feel like I want to just adjust these cards so that they appear more upright. I don't know if that helped or not. I feel like I want to get a different stand. Okay, that's a little better, I think. I think so. Okay, so Queen of Cups for the end of the week, the weekend. Now, Queen of Cups, I'll just talk about her on her own and then I'll like connect her to the other cards. But the Queen of Cups is really about honoring your intuition, honoring your feelings and your emotions, and having this like healthy respect for this side of yourself. Because I think all too often we tend to ignore our feelings. We may get intuitive inklings about things and we think, no, that doesn't make sense. And you kind of like sort of ignore it. And the Queen of Cups is about really having a nice, healthy respect for that part of yourself. So really like taking care of yourself. This is a card of nurturing. So nurturing this side of yourself, nurturing your intuition, nurturing your feelings, holding a space for these things. Queen of Cups, she's also very empathetic and compassionate, and she has a lot of empathy in all her relationships. But what does it mean for us? What is the message other than, respect your intuition and your feelings? Because I feel like as we look at these cards together, we've got 2 Cups cards, and then we have the Moon. There's water in both the Moon and Queen of Cups, so lots of water happening there. Nine of Cups, we don't see any water, which is interesting because it's like the Nine of Cups is like, okay, you've come so far, you've attained certain things, you've reached a certain level of achievement, but there's no juiciness. This is a boring card if you look at it. And the girl kind of looks bored. She has her arms folded and her legs crossed. So her body language is kind of closed off. She's not open. Whereas the Queen of Cups she is more open. She's more open to life. So I get a few messages here with these cards. There's more to life than checking the boxes. There's more to life than achieving certain things and achieving certain goals and attaining certain things and having it all. There is this whole other dimension to life that feels so juicy and alive and exciting. And the secret to accessing that level of things is exploring the subconscious, exploring that which is hidden within you, exploring your shadow, and also exploring your feelings, your emotions, your intuition, and being able to really hold a space for yourself as you go through that. Now, I feel like the Queen of Cups appeared recently in a reading I did. Now, I can't remember if it was last week, because I feel like I was just talking about this card, and here she is again. So yeah, okay. I'm just gonna look and see if there's any other repeating themes that are jumping out, but I think I've mentioned everything. And as always, I invite you to have a look at these cards and add your own 2 cents. In the comment section, you can share your own take on these cards. If there is a particular aspect of what I said that resonated or didn't resonate, if you have your own ideas on these cards, feel free to share. That's my cat. She's saying hi. Yeah, okay. I think I've mentioned everything that I want to say. One last thing I want to say about the moon is sometimes working with the lunar cycles can be really helpful. So you may find that maybe during the full moon, you feel like that's when your psychic side and your intuition is really activated. And then you may find that when it's a dark moon or a new moon, that is when you feel like really going inward, like you can really access those inner realms during that time. So really experimenting and paying attention to what the moon is doing and how you're feeling. Maybe even keeping like a moon journal where you just journal what the moon's doing, what phase is it in, and how are you feeling? What are your emotions? And my girl Merlina is here to say hi. Saying hi, Merlina? Okay. So that has been your weekly reading. So I hope you find that helpful. My name is Kate, also known as the Daily Tarot Girl. You can find out more about me and you can learn more about tarot on my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I'll put the link below. So have a wonderful, beautiful week, and I'll see you next week.